So today we're supposed to get another 12 inches of snow. We probably have a base of 8 to 12 right now. And I'm gonna throw my 80 Bovin Explorer kit onto my KTM 450. So this is the bike we're gonna put the snow kit on. It's a 2016 KTM 450 XCW. I bought the snow kit 3 years ago, I think. This is the Explorer kit made by 80 Bovin. It's pretty nice because it has an adjustable track, so you can have it sit farther underneath the bike if you're in deep powder, or have it really long like it's shown right now if you're on like packed trails. This is the ski for it. I bought the wheels as an add-on because with just having the ski on concrete, it doesn't move too well around the garage. And then when you do purchase the kit itself, you have to buy the specific spacers that will work for your bike between the front forks, the rear swing arm, and all that. So the difference between the Explorer kit and the timber sled would be that if you do the timber sled kit, you have to remove the whole rear swing arm. This one, it just bolts on right through the same axle point and then onto your foot pegs. It's pretty easy, and I'll show you the process. So that's the front of the bike. It's really pretty easy to put on. You just attach the ski, like I said, to the front axle, and then also to the brake bracket. Obviously you don't have a front brake, so I just tape it up underneath the front fender so I don't have to redrain it in the spring. On this side you can see there's 3 bolts and 3 slots, so you can adjust the front ski so the front of the bike sits at a different angle. I have it sitting so the front of the bike is pretty high. I find that helps you go through fluffy snow to put more weight on the rear end versus the front so you don't sink in. So that's the hardest part about putting the rear end in, is you have to run the axle all the way through all this. So the track, the swing arms, the sprockets, all the spacers, across the whole thing have to all be aligned, so that way the axle can go in. And with one person, you got to kind of lift with it with whatever you can use. I just wanted to mention a few things that I find helpful when putting the track kit on. First of all, I find it useful to put the chain from the front sprocket to the back sprocket and then down around the sprockets from the top down. You can put your hand on the wheel and spin the track, and that'll like walk the chain around on the sprockets, so you don't have to try and work your way through there all on your own. Another thing that's helpful is when you're trying to get the track mounted, if you want to have it set up well for deep snow, I usually put a board underneath here, so that way you have the track at a better angle. It helps scoop the snow underneath. And then the last thing, of course the strap's all wrapped up on it now, but when you do it, you don't usually need to run it with the brake, but if you're not careful, this mounting bracket on the foot peg will go underneath the brake lever. So when you compress the brake, sometimes it won't be able to go down all the way because it hits here. So those are the three things that I always like to try to look out or remember to do when assembling it, because it makes it easier. Hopefully after watching this video, you realize you can have fun with your dirt bike all year round, and maybe that'll get some more people out riding their dirt bikes in the winter time with either the Timber Sled kit or the AD Bovin kit, like the Explorer one we have here. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much.